How do you meet him?
If I can come in there,
Answer,
the witness
please.
in fact said that he went. Yeah.
Answer, please proceed with the interrogation.
Yes, I went there.
He was not called. He is the one who went there.
No,
And the
no.
rationale,
I remember-
let me land. The rationale you gave, Sergeant,
Yes.
is that you had a personal issue. That's why you wanted to go and sort it out.
Exactly.
And that personal issue was the issue of your car.
No,
Right?
just say about car.
You see, it's just upon questions when you try to separate the two. But initially, your rationale was to account for both of them. You see, I'm very attentive. I don't want to toot my horn, but I seldom forget.
Okay.
I rarely forget.
Okay.
I rarely forget what people say. And I remember what you said. So now I'm guessing you are going to try and attempt to make visiting the two for different reasons. I'm pretty sure you're going to do that, but go ahead. You're at liberty to do that. But since the chair has asked me to go ahead, I'll pose the question back to you. Why did you go to see Mr. Dawda Fadel?
That's why when you asked, when I was starting my ward, I said, I went to Dawda Fadel's office and I was having personal issue. When I talked to him already, that's the time I mentioned the cannibalization issue, and he gave me the go-ahead of doing it. As I was going back, I called Sediba, I couldn't get him on phone. I drive back to Kotu. That's the time I received call from Sediba, that very day. 2 days later, that's the time Sediba appeared. This I was saying. If I'm not that much wrong, I think this I was saying, and this I still now repeating.
What was the reason that you went to see Mr. Fadel? So what was the reason that you went to see Mr. Fadel?
Counsel.
Okay, see,
Hold on. Chair.
Yes. You know, earlier when I said for you to proceed with the interrogation, but from his own submission regarding what was personal between him and Mr. Fadera, from my own perspective, I think that is not even personal, because he said something that is even more personal than what he told us. So if he should tell us that Dawda Fadera confirmed to him that he can go ahead with the cannibalization of the vehicle, that is even more dangerous than what he told us. So I think you told us it's not even private. So please
then
ask him the question. Let me, hold on. Ask him the question.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that.
Yes, for the record, I also agree with you, Honorable Chair. I don't believe it's confidential. We have heard it. However, I just gave him the opportunity to give us that answer, and he has not given it. Instead, he reiterated his previous answer. So I'll just ask you again, Sergeant Jagne. Why did you go to see Mr. Fadera at that time?
In a serious note,
So before you were not serious?
but because you want me to say why I was saying it's a confidential, I would say it.
No.
Because my time it.
No. Forget about my discussion with the Honorable Chair. My question to you is, why did you go to State House to see Mr. Dawda Fadel?
Why did I go to State House to see Dawda Fadel? Simply because during the night time, because I don't mention that, I'll mention that before you said, no, but you didn't say that. I was not saying it, but because of, to make things clear, during the night time, I was talking to Dawda Fadel. It was between 9 and 10. Now he said to
During
me
the
that
night time, previous day or that day?
it was night time.
The previous day.
Before I go to
Okay.
Banjo.
All right, the previous. Okay.
Now he said to me, in the morning, would you mind to come to the office? And I said, okay.
So it is actually Mr. Fadera who called you to the office?
At night time when I was talking to him.
He called you at night time?
I said at night time when I was talking to Dr. Fadera.
He informed you that you should come to his office in the
He said
morning?
to me, tomorrow, if you have less time, please come to my office in the morning, which is ideal.
All right, my question is, now you are telling us that it is Mr. Dauda, the late Dauda Fadera, who asked
called
you
me to
come.
meet him?
Okay. So that means you misled the committee the first time?
No, I don't mislead, simply because I said it was confidential. That's why I don't want to reach that side. But
Yes,
now,
but you made the decision yourself that it was confidential, and then you gave the committee the wrong answer.
yeah, because I time it as a confidential. Because
So do you agree that you gave us the wrong answer?
I give a wrong answer because I can still say it.
Okay, so you said you went to State House by yourself.
Yes.
Nobody called you.
Yes.
That is one statement. In another breath, you're saying somebody called you. Are those two statements aligning? Do they agree with each other?
Somebody called me. I'm not saying somebody. I said Dr. Fadera.
He's not somebody.
Somebody. I said Dr. Fadera. When I was talking to him through a night time between 9 and 10.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying somebody. He's not somebody. It's Dauda Fadera called you.
Exactly.
Yes? Okay. In one breath, it is you who left to State House by yourself. In another breath, it is Dauda Fadera who.
Yes, I will not deny the fact, as you said, simply because I'm not thinking that it will be necessary to mention that one. That's why I just kick it back.
You are not thinking that it would be necessary to mention the truth?
I'm not
Sergeant
thinking
Jagne?
You don't understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand. That's why I'm asking you.
Like, for example, let me give you an example. When you have trust on me, you call me in person, tell me a personal issue. Anything where I can relate to outside, then people have going to join me.
Of course, as a gentleman, you should not relay it. What you should do is tell the truth. To say, I was called by Dauda Fadera. It was a personal thing. I would not like to divulge it here, but I could still divulge it if the media is aware.
But the memories are the memories are the you gave us a lie. I agree with you, but
We're not moving from this far, because for us, when you lie to us, we have a word for it. The word is called contempt, and it can land you in mile 2. Lying to this assembly is a great thing. It's like killing somebody. I'm telling you this. It's like taking a life.
okay.
We don't take it lightly, Sergeant Jagne. We take it with the utmost contempt,
Okay.
with the utmost disrespect.
Then my apology for that.
We are not taking apologies.
But can I?
Hold on, Sergeant Jagne.
Okay.
Can you confirm for the record that you intentionally misled this committee?
Sir, I'm not here to mislead the committee.
But you did.
No, simply because, as I said to you, that's what I'm telling you. I term it as is somebody's privacy.
Okay, I
And
think
the
I would want translation here so that my point is.
No, I understand what I'm saying.
Yes, you gave us 2 answers. One answer is that you took yourself to State House because you had a grievance that you wanted to air. The other answer is that Dauda Fadera called you because you spoke with him the night before. You lied to this committee. That is not something we take lightly, Sergeant Jagne. I'm not honorable. I have counsel. And also, what I want to ask you is, can you confirm that, in fact, that was a false thing that you told us? What you told us first was false.
What did I say? Because what I'm still to the, I said to you, is that sorry, I go to Banjul and meet Dauda Fadera, personal. But no, to my own point of view, because I don't want to mention somebody's property. That's why I don't start with that. But having been, it was a lie. I'm just like trying to hide something. I'm not going to hide because I took Quran and food. But I can't tell it as like I'm telling lie or deceive it. Why should I? Why should I?
Answer.
That's more important than anything. Quran, and I took it. It was a personal, and I tell it as personal because he trusts me.
Answer. Okay.
But then my apology if it like that.
Sergeant, hold on. I think Council has been very fair to you.
Yes, sir.
when you started your testimony, you said you went to the State House.
Yes.
That was the first statement you said.
That's quite true.
Now, again, you said, the night before you go to the State House, Dawda called you, and he told you, we don't mind to come to the office in the morning.
Yes.
Now, which of these two is the truth?
Why I don't say...
No,
Okay.
hold on.
Okay.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Which of these two statements is correct, please? Tell us.
Like the one I first say and the second
Yes.
I just say like that father called me.
Yes.
This I'm trying to explain.
No, don't explain. Don't explain. Yes. You are going to the State House on your own volition. That's what you said in the...
Of course, yes.
Yes.
I will-
That was the first statement.
Yes.
The second statement...
Yes. Not as yes. Yes. Yes.
Which of these two statements is correct? That's what council is asking. And you have to tell us, listen, I'm telling you, you've lied to the committee, and that is contempt. And you know, council told you,
Exactly.
you are a security officer, and you know what that means even in security.
Exactly.
You cannot sit here and mislead this committee. Tell us the truth.
Okay.
Otherwise, you are a security officer, you also have security officers.
That's quite true.
Perfect. So now tell us the truth. What is the truth? Which statement is correct?
The truth is that the parent who because you know if I say this you think
Mr. Jagne, hold on.
like
When I'm talking, you keep quiet.
okay.
You see, the question is very simple. You are not intervening you. It's council who is doing that. The reason why I'm intervening, you said two statements, and council is trying to get that correct from you, and you refuse it.
No.
Yes, questions. Tell us. Yes, the first statement is not correct, and the second one is correct. Or the second statement is not correct, but the first statement is correct. Tell us, which one is correct?
The first statement was true because of I went to Bani to meet the for there.
You went there on your own.
Yeah, because I can say on my because I wasn't fully forced to go there.
Okay, so you go to his office.
But the question they want me to answer.
You will speak the truth.
No.
Really, listen. Dawda did not call you the night before for you to go to his office. He did not tell you that. Yes or no?
Don't call me. To be
He
frank,
called you to
I love Quran. I want to
go to his office in the morning.
in the morning. Yes.
Okay? So you are not his office
Banjo, yes.
on the request.
Yes, please.
So and that is that correct?
The first thing was correct then, as far as it's that.
So
He told me to go there and then meet him.
which one is the first statement? You are confusing me. Which one?
I mean the second statement.
Is correct.
I said that the father called me tonight. That was the correct statement. Yes.
The first one you said, you went there on your own, is not correct. Right?
Then I can say yes.
It's not correct.
Yes.
So that was, you misled the committee. I am serious. You misled the committee because that was the first statement. That's what you did. Yes or no?
Yes.
Huh? And you are serious.
I know.
This committee will decide that. Council, can you move forward?
Mr. Sergeant Jagne, I was trying to come up with an analogy that would fit in the army context so that you know how serious this is. Perhaps you don't know how serious we take misleading the committee. And this is not the first time you have been caught giving contradictory illustrations of, of that time. And I would like to caution you one more time and give you the benefit of doubt, because you seem to be insisting that you were saying the same thing. I disagree with you. I think you misled the committee. But I would give you one more opportunity to be open. I would also want you to know that contempt is very serious. Once we cite you for contempt right now, you will vacate MSA. You will no longer be the custodian of MSA. You will give us your uniform. You will hand back your uniform to the army. Investigations will begin about whether in fact you indeed misled the committee or not.
Okay.
And you will be prosecuted.
Okay.
That's how serious it is.
Thank
it's
you.
very, very serious. Going forward, please give us the whole picture. Even don't decide anything for yourself. Right now, we are deciding everything. Or rather, the committee is deciding everything. You and I are having a conversation about the facts, right? Don't leave out any fact that is aligned to these issues, right? Anything you feel is confidential, bring it out and make the application to the Honorable Chair, and they will decide whether it's confidential or not. Anything you think is personal, bring out the application, they will decide whether it's personal or not.
I do.
The other one is not a caution, but a measure of reason and humanity. The individual we are talking about is a deceased person. You swore on the Quran. You are a religious person. I'm sure the Dawda Fadera was also a very religious person,
Exactly.
a Muslim. You are also a Muslim. You know that now that he has gone to the afterlife, he cannot defend himself here. So you have a duty not only to this assembly, but to your maker, to speak the truth, not just for yourself, but to set the record straight on behalf of Dawda Fadera.
Okay.
And where you decide not to, that is your own. You might fool this committee and you might get away with it. But if you are indeed a Muslim, I will tell you that the afterlife, there will be another council and another chairman waiting for you. All right. We proceed. So it was Dawda Fadera who asked you to go to State House. Why?
When he called me at night time, and I meet with him at his office,
Are you done?
no, I think you are done. Okay, when Dawda called me, I go to his office the following day in the morning. Why he called me is, I want to assign you, you meet with somebody, one Lebanese guy. Then he's supposed to give me some cash because of, I have a...
What is a Livanos?
Sorry?
What did you say?
Sorry?
What is a Livanos?
No, one Lebanon guy. One man from Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Exactly,
Okay.
Lebanon.
All right.
One Lebanese person.
That's fine.
Then you're going to meet with him. He's going to give you money. But the money, to be candid, I don't know how much it was in an envelope. When I go and meet the...
You're jumping. You went from him telling you you're going to meet this guy
Okay, fine.
to meeting the guy and receiving the money.
Yes.
We want every single thing.
When I get inside the...
Sergeant Jagne, I don't miss a bit, and I don't want you to miss a bit.
Okay.
Explain everything until the phone went down. You hang up the phone. If you can even tell us that you went to sleep and you went to sleep when you woke up, this is what you did, what you ate for breakfast, please tell. If it's relevant, I want to know. Don't jump.
Okay, now, in the evening, when he called me, I was talking to him. He first asked me, are you busy tomorrow? And I said, no. Are you coming to Banjul tomorrow? And I said, I have no assignment at Banjul. He said, okay, if you can come to my office in the morning. And I said, okay, no problem. In the morning, I first go to Kotu, take my breakfast, put on my uniform, because I normally put on mufti when I go to work, when I go home. Unless when I'm at office, I put a uniform. I put on my uniform and I drive to Banjul. When I drive to Banjul, I climb up to the office and as I was entering, one guy was coming out, but I don't know the person, to be frank. I meet one orderly was sitting at the gate, but I cannot recall the orderly, to be frank. At first, you want me to say the truth. I enter inside. When you enter his office before, you have a chair the first one with this line of here. He was sitting here alone. I was sitting opposite. On far right. Then we greeted, and he started me, how good is? And I said, good, we are there, we are trying. But only one thing disturbing there is feeding was a problem. Feeding was a problem. He said to me, now, if I told feeding is a problem, now I will communicate. By then, Excellency was at Burfoot. He was at Staffola, he was at this place, how do you call it? Keraba. Then, whom he spoke to, I don't know, for our lunch. He said to me, I will talk to somebody there, then they will try to cater you at Kotu, you have your lunch there. This is the conversation start. As far as you stay, let me not leave everything behind. Because there's no confidential. Whatever now I'm going to say. Okay.
I did not stop you. You can just go on.
Okay. Now, this is where the conversation starts. He said to me, I have a friend, but he's a Lebanese. Yesterday night, I was talking to him. I want him to help me in some cars because I have a treatment. I want to treat my wife. He's sick.
Some cars or some cash?
Some cash.
Cash.
Yes.
Proceed.
Okay. Now he gave me the number. Why I cannot forget the number is because of the number is similar to my number. That's why I cannot forget the number. When he gave me that number, before I left, he called the person I was sitting, and he said to him, in English, I'm sending one of my officer. He's coming to meet you. Where are you? The guy said, though I'm living in Gambia, but I am driving towards this place. There was a hotel at this place. When you took the Stinkona Highway, there's a hotel there called, I forgot the name of the hotel. He said he's driving towards that end. Then Darfa asked me, where do you know hotel? And I said, I don't have the name of the hotel, but I never been there.
Ocean Bay?
Exactly. And I said to him, I had the name of the hotel, but I haven't been there. He said, would you mind to rush there and meet him? He will give you the money. When you get the money, call me. I will tell you whom I'm going to hand over the money with. There's a time I explained this, how to call it, the vehicle cannibalization, whether I can do it. And then he asked me, can you do it? And I say yes, because I have a mechanic that we can do it. Then he said, I think that's the best thing, because as far as some people are here, they don't have vehicle to use, then you can go ahead. But at the same time, try to liaise with Sediba. This warrant, when I went out, I was trying to call Sediba. But liaise with Sediba, and I say yes. Okay, I go out. This particular warrant, when you ask me, why don't you go to Sediba? That's why I couldn't go to Sediba instant, because I was rushing. As I said to my statement that I was running for something else. I was rushing to meet this person. That's why I couldn't meet Sediba. And I drive.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. You see, Sergeant, if I'm being honest to you, your story would make sense now. It makes more sense than the one you gave us before, when you were misleading the committee.
Okay.
You know, you agree that, right?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. But that's the last time we will allow you to mislead us. You understand? The next time you utter any word that is contradictory to your statements, we are initiating contempt. I can assure you that.
But also I can say something, sir, if you allow me.
Please go ahead.
One thing you never experience, or one thing you never attempt. You cannot be correct every time. So, but I think the worst is when you rectify me and I refuse. Me, I don't refuse of anything that when you rectify me, I will come there to the point. I'm not saying I am perfect. I can't say everything correct.
That's
but
right.
if you feel like I'm going to ask you to bring me back, I will come right to the point.
No problem. I will also put you to that task. I will do as you have said.
So after driving.
After driving where?
To meet this Lebanese guy, to, as I said, Ozombi, something like that. When I meet this guy, at before he reached the hotel, there was these fellow people, they normally sat there and sold this cigarette and stuff like that. I met him parking his vehicle there. And I also parked the other side, crossed the road, and turned around, opened the front door, get inside the vehicle.
And then you transacted. He gave you money?
It was a Pajero.
He gave you money?
Before giving me money, he called and confirmed from the other father whether I'm the one putting on uniform or not.
Okay.
The other father asked him, yes, give me the phone. Himself to give me the phone. And I picked the phone.
Yes.
The time he said to me, when you took the money and when the man left, call me. I give the phone back to the Lebanese guy. The Lebanese guy give me an envelope. But what contained in the envelope, I don't know. Because it was sealed. But I know it's money. But what it is, to be frank, I cannot tell. I don't know. Okay. When the guy left, I went inside my vehicle and I called him back. He said to me, one of my, whether his son or whatever, I said, one of my son, let me not try to even, one of my son, my wife's sick. He said, though I don't see the sick person. I don't see because I don't get inside. Go back to RBTH. When you reach at the gate, call me, which is I did. I drive. When I was coming, I meet my two colleagues. They are coming. I give them a lift, and I drop one at the arch. The other one, he was supposed to go to headquarters, but I said to him, "I'm stopping at RBTH," and I dropped him. He went through the dead house, and I called the same father. He called this guy. He claimed to be a father to him. The man came with a white shirt and I think ascola cap with a
Okay, let me stop you there. So Mr. Dauda Fadera sent you on an error.
Yes.
A personal error.
Yes.
Right? But at the same time in that meeting you spoke about the vehicle control. But since you were in a rush to go and conduct the personal errand, you left without speaking to Mr. Sediba.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. All right. If perhaps the high table is interested in the rest of your story as you are narrating, you can continue with them. Okay, there is one.
Mr. Jagne,
Yes,
thank you. I understand you collected money
okay.
from a Lebanese, right, for a vehicle.
Okay.
Were you aware if a vehicle is handed over to that Lebanese in exchange of that money?
That one, I don't know. That's Quran, because that was the first day I met this Lebanese, and that was the last day I met him. That one, I don't know anything about that.
No, what I'm saying, you went to meet him to collect money.
Money.
And the agreement was for a vehicle to be handed over to him. He was buying a vehicle, right? This is why you collected that money?
No.
So what was the purpose of the money?
No, not buying vehicle. As I said, is what he told me. That's why I said I don't see. The patient was lying down, but he said the wife was sick. He's at the hospital. When I got the money and I reached to RBTH, let me inform him. He will call one of his sons to meet me at the gate of RBTH, which is I did. When I reached there, I called him. He called one man, come up from the hospital. As I said, he was wearing a white shirt with ascola cap with a jeans. I will not forget what this guy wearing. Because until I was proving, I said, oh boy, Yangi nice, so Yangi dressed so immaculately. I get this envelope, but I don't know what is how much content in that envelope. Hand it over to this very individual.
No, xam nga ñun suñ interest fuñ nekk. Xam nga xaalis nga jëli woon si hotel.
Wow.
Si loxo Libanese.
Wow.
Xaalis boo jëli woon. Xaalis bi pour jënd moto la ou
That
pour
one
la?
I cannot tell.
Finish.
I cannot tell.
Yes, please, if the record can reflect what the honorable member said in English.
He said he was.
Okay, that's fine. The honorable member will just repeat it for the record in English.
What I was saying, or what I was asking Mr. Jagne was, since he was sent to go and receive money from a Lebanese, was the money meant to purchase a vehicle or not?
No, I cannot tell that it was because of but what he told me is the wife was sick, and this guy wanted to help him for money, and he sent me, and I took the money, give it to one of his sons, because he is claiming that this guy is his son, but I cannot attest to that. But I have the money to the father.
Not.
Okay. So after that day, days later, is when you came in contact with Seriba.
If we say first contact, that one also, it will bring a conversation, because that was the first day, that was not the first day I contact with Seriba.
So you've met Mr. Seriba before?
Several occasions before that day ago.
And you've interacted before?
Exactly.
You've dealt with each other before?
That mean what?
Just anything. Have you had any personal or professional dealings?
Yes. We know one another before that very day.
Yes, but apart from just simply Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, did you guys have work interrelating with your different units?
As I said to you on my statement, while I was at Yundum, we work indirectly, because when we need vehicle, the authority normally write to him to help us a vehicle. And as far as I'm concerned, as a mechanic, the same thing, transport officer, they ask me to go and withdraw a vehicle from him, bring it to the army, we use it, then from there, I assign the driver to wash it and then take it back to him. That's why I say I was working with him indirectly.
Okay. 2 days later, after your call, in fact, your discussion with Sediba over the phone, when you went back, and by the way, that's the second time you misleaded the committee.
You say, sorry, you say
when you went back to MSA, that's when
Sediba called
you, correct?
Yes.
Correct? Mm-hmm. And that's the second time you've misled the committee. The committee, you told the committee first that you called him, he did not pick.
Yes.
And then 2 days later, he called you. That's your first narrative.
2 days later,
Let me learn.
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, he called you. And I remember asking you whether you wanted us to bring an interpreter, because when you say later, it can mean, it means that day. If you mean a different day, then you specify the time later. You know, later the next day. You know, but when you just say later in English, it connotes it's that same day. I turned to the honorable member, and the honorable member, since he understood what you were saying, I also understood, but the record needs to be clear, said that it's after 2 days that Sediba called you, and you confirmed. You confirmed this. Now you're telling us that Sediba called you that same day. Contradictory statements.
What I was talking to the honorable, and he was translating I was talking to Olaf, he was talking to
That's not the honorable member I'm talking about. I am talking about the honorable member, the very handsome honorable member in blue, with a woolly hat on, and a gold watch on.
But anyway, for me, as what I can recall is, I said the very day I left at Banjul, go and went to when he returned call, because as I said, I call him.
Did he have your number?
Somebody who worked with him must have a number.
You said you work with him indirectly.
Because before I reach him, I have to call and ask whether I can come.
So, okay. Did he have your number?
Yes.
You had his number as well?
Yes.
Okay. You had communicated previously?
Exactly.
So when he called you, he did not ask who speaking to?
When he called
called you
back to me,
called you back. Did he say Jumalem? Who
No, because he knows my
not.
number.
He knows your number.
Yeah.
And also, did he, when you told, when he called you, I'm sure you relayed to him your conversation with Dawda Fadera.
But these people is
Yes.
Yes.
And did he ask you what authority you had to be in MSA at that point?
He cannot ask because he fully knows why I am there.
You see, we'll come to that. Just answer the question. Did he ask you?
No.
He did not ask you.
No.
Did he seem perplexed as to why you want to cannibalize vehicles that were meant for?
No, we don't discuss through telephone, but he said to me, I will come there. This is why we stopped through telephone for that day.
Okay, he did not give you approval yet.
That very day.
Yes.
He like, to be frank, he don't say yes, he don't say no.
So he did not give you approval.
But he said to me that I will come there, we discuss about it.
So did he give you approval?
That very day, no.
No. So you didn't have approval.
That very day, no.
But you started vandalizing that very day.
Not actually vandalizing,
Sorry,
but
cannibalizing.
I start choosing the vehicle that I should do. Like, for example, I get 2 vehicles here from the one we took from people, and this one we met at the auction place at government vehicle, and I park them aside until he come the following 2 days.
So when he came, had you cannibalized already?
I don't start, but I bring them from their position to another.
Be careful, Mr. Jagne. I told you I don't forget. Anything you've told me before today or another day, I remember. I'm going to ask you this question again.
Okay.
Did you start cannibalization at that time?
Yes, at first I moved them, I started.
No, not by moving them. By cannibalizing, by moving parts, not by moving the vehicles. Did you remove parts from vehicles meant for auction and put it into other vehicles?
Yes.
By the time Sediba came?
Before Sediba arrived.
You did, right?
I did.
So why think now that you didn't start? Let's not have this. But the moment you have this, I will understand you by too.
No, but what you understand is, let me friend to you. Because I move this vehicle from their location, and then I don't place them there. And I bring them to my own destiny. Automatically, I already started through my own point of view. Because I leave them there, I don't take anything. That's what I not started. But as far as I move them from place to another, automatically I started.
Jagne, I think you want to keep us here. The question is very clear. He asked when did you start cannibalizing this vehicle? No, he didn't ask when did you start moving this vehicle. The answer you did, nobody asked you. Just respond quickly and we go move ahead. No, but I'm moving from here. He's not asked you that.
No, but why you want to drag me? Because I already started. Because I already moved them.
Move ahead.
Huh?
What did you start?
So, no?
To what?
What is the cannibalize them?
You started. Okay.
I also need to have things clear from him. Okay. What kind of cannibalize him? Because I can't give yes. He will just ask me, why you say this? I have to ask him to get something clear from him.
Witness, you not only this time, you said earlier that you started cannibalizing before Sediba comes. You said that earlier, not now. Again, you have confirmed that you have moved them and you have also started moving parts before Sediba comes.
Yes.
Is that your position? That's your position. You've said it twice.
I think just feels because I don't understand. Because me, like what I know of, like for example, you place this here, I place it, you place it there, and I come, no, when I say, Chief, I want to bring this in to make it. Then after moving it already, I already started.
Okay.
No, just leave there. Yes,
what is cannibalization?
I mentioned it here last time.
You
and
did.
I still mention it.
You did. Please mention it again.
Okay, let me give an example. Like if you have two vehicles, and they are all the same mark. Like, let's say belts. They are all belts. These other belts, like for example, it just somersaulted. The body is dented, but the engine is good. This other one, the body is superb, but the engine has a problem. You remove this one, this other one with somersaulted, the engine moves it to this other one, the body is good. This I know as this thing, how to cannibalization. I don't know for you guys the way you judge it, but this way I know cannibalization.
So that's what we understand as cannibalization as well. But you see, when you're trying to play tricks here, you're playing a very smart game. And I'm very, Sergeant Jagne, I will tell you that it's not lost, let me learn, it's not lost on us, the council table and the high table, that you are a very smart individual. We know that. You are a very, very smart individual. That is not lost on us. And we are treating you as such. And if you think that you will have one over us, then perhaps you have another thing coming. But if you want to make it so meager to say that because you moved the two vehicles, that means you had already started tampering with them. But we know that we are talking about a different kind of tampering. We're talking about you going into the mechanics of the vehicle and removing parts meant for one vehicle and placing it in another. That's what we mean.
Yes.
Had you started that by the time
before Sediba arrived?
Thank you.
That's okay, Chief. What if we shift another language then? Because I don't want to have because maybe the way you speak English and the way I speak English, it will bring confusion.
But it's not the thing is.
Okay, now
You want to the high table as well.
let us try to go to the direct language that I can speak.
Which one is
before we have overlap again.
And which one is that?
Like, let's use Wolof.
We use Walla.
Yes, please.
All right. Honorable Chair, the witness says he doesn't understand. I don't think I can do much about it. I cannot force him to speak in English. I cannot force him to understand English, so I'm of the view that we should get an interpreter.
But that's what I said exactly, Councillor. Earlier on I said we can still proceed with English where the witness did not understand your statement or he wanted to communicate something that he can communicate in the local language, then we can resort to the interpretation part. So what exactly did you want to say that you cannot say in English? You can say that in Wolof. Or if you don't hear counsel what he is saying, then we can interpret that in the local language.
You know, I don't want
We will proceed with English. Okay? Just to tell you. We will proceed with English. But wherever you cannot understand, tell us you did not understand, and then we will resort to the local interpretation. Is that correct?
No, one thing I want you guys to understand one thing. I don't want to like say something that you think I'm hiding or I'm trying to cover up or I want to tell lie.
No.
Because I'm coming because one thing, maybe like the way I speak English and the way I analyze it and the way you speak and the way you analyze it, it will be different. So that can confusion, which is I don't want.
That's what I said. I said, wherever you think we don't understand what you are saying, tell us, I wanted to say this in the local language. Then we will resort to that. That's what I said, okay?
I'm just appealing to the
Sergeant.
chair because, yes,
Just help us.
Chair.
This one, what we need.
as a victim to use.
I think where we are at a deadlock.
I don't have a problem.
If at all we don't,
All right,
I don't think we can.
That's fine. That's
We
fine.
need to get an interpreter.
Perfect. Let's go ahead. Interpretation is still available. Mr. Fai is around. Mr. Fai is around, so we can.
Of 5 minutes again, please.
Right there. You have not deadlocked with him. You understand.
ne ñoo ngi la laaj pour nga mën a wax committee bi yan façon moto nga jëloon ak lan nga fa génne ak ban waxtu nga ko génne ci machine bi. c'est-à-dire ndee nga li ma la wax.
nga ne
Did you hear that?
dégguma li ma wax.
committee bi def ñu ngi laa laaj ban façon moto nga génne ak loo fa génnee ci machine yi ak ban waxtu da li fa génnee tam def record nga ko bind nga ko.
waaw moto yi am nga last time laajte na ma ne ko ne am naa ko ma dee bindal mooy.
The vehicles, the last time I asked, and I have somebody who will put down the records of what were removed from the vehicles.
moom moo nekk dat Lamin Wee Suso.
Monica,
waaw moto yi xam naa seen marque yi yéenay Pajero
Cancel.
yéenay pick-up la.
I know the marks of the vehicles. Some are Pajeros, some are pickups. But pickups, what brand? Pickups brand for some.
Sorry, don't ask questions. Don't.
Cancel.
Or
Yes.
pickups. Yeah.
Can I just come in?
Yes, please.
At this point, I want to adjourn the meeting for our normal break, lunch break and prayers, and we can come back at 3 o'clock, okay? Then we can proceed.
Can we do 2:30, Honorable Chair?
No, 2:30 is not- no, 3 o'clock is fine. 3 is fine.
Okay.
3 o'clock, yeah. 3 o'clock we can proceed, please. Okay, meeting is adjourned for now. Until 3 o'clock, we can proceed.